Hey guys, welcome back to the F4U course here, part 3-4. Don't remember, lost count. As you can see, there is some Bondo spot putty in there drying. I'm going to let it dry for a good 12. They say you can work with it after about 2 hours, but I'm going to give it a good 2 to 4 before I start working on it. And what I've done now, this is the type of electronic motors I'm using. This is the one I'm actually going to be using. It's a micro pager motor, and this is a mini pager motor, as you can see. This one is going in the P51 Lightning, in the P51 Mustang, sorry, and this one's going in our Corsair. And what I'm going to do right this second is I'm going to test the polarity to make sure I got it right. Yeah, you can hear it whining. You can hear it too. Okay, so the polarity is correct. Our soldering joints are good, and it's enough length to get it through the fuselage and down into our stand. This is just an empty plastic hollow tube I found. I hogged out the fuselage using my what I used at first was my pin vise. Here's my bits. Where's my pin vise? I used a pin vise with various sizing drill bits until I got to the size where I didn't have a drill bit anymore. Then I used my engraving tip on my pin vise. Then I later on moved it to my Dremel and moved it around in a circular motion on the model until she was hogged out, and after I comfortably put in the stand. Now I'm going to be custom making a display base for this as well. Again, it's going to sit up here next to my monitor. I'll probably power it via the 5V rail on my USB. So I will have to put some inline resistors on this motor, so I don't want to burn it out. Probably push it down to about 3 volts. Again, there is a 5V rail and a 3V rail on a USB cable, so that's always good. So yeah, and that's where we're at right now, guys. I'm in the process of now gluing the pager motor in. Now I was going to use super glue, but I decided to use hot glue instead, and so I've got to dig out my hot glue gun. Fortunately, she's right at reach, right here. So I'm going to heat up my hot glue gun and put a couple of dabs of hot glue in there. Just plug her in. I've got a power strip underneath my desk, if that's what you're wondering what I'm plugging in. It'll take a few minutes for the hot glue gun to heat up. And also, another thing, guys, when you go to do any kind of electronics in your models, mark the polarity on the wires. Black is always negative in England, so hence black negative on this. So I know what is negative, what is positive, so that I don't short out any of my electronics. And again, I know a lot of people are thinking, why am I going to this sort of great lengths for a tester's put it together yourself snap tight kit instead of, you know, a really decent, you know, Hobby Lynch Japan, Revel Germany sort of kit. At the end of the day, let me put it to you like this: if I put this much care into as what you claim as a POS model, imagine what sort of care I put into a model that I pay $300, $400, $500 for, including aftermarket parts, things like that. So yeah, always have intentions to do what you want to do. Okay. Again, it's like Stan Winston's school of special effects. Their motto is follow your dreams, and it's true. If you follow your dreams, you know. I've got a little bit of spot putty on here. I've just got to sand that down with a wet sponge, with a wet sanding sponge. And again, I've got to fill it, you know, fill in this one a little bit more than this one. But yeah, it's not that hard, guys. let me try and find where I put my spot putty. Okay, there's my clear mask, my clear tape. Ah, there it is. And you can watch me put some putty. See? I'm holding it on my finger. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000. It doesn't burn. It does not chemically burn you. So you can use this stuff all day. However, if you're trying to get it to stick to itself, you have to layer it like I'm doing here. Now it looks horrible, granted, don't get me wrong, but a couple of hours with some wet sanding sponges and a few other things, and be a completely different ball game. Again, you know, you can wipe it on clothing, you know, and it is machine washable. You can just put it in your clothes in the washing machine and off it comes, and not just take a sandpaper to it and off it comes. That's what I love about this stuff. Is it's designed for automotive. I used to use it a lot in body work for cars and trucks and things like that, and even used to use it in RC cars when I'd smash up a bumper, things like that, or crack a propeller. Let's see. The gun's warm enough, I'd say. So we just put a little bit of hot glue around the outside of where we want to mount it. Just push her in. Hold it there for a few. Again, you know, that's what this is all about, guys. Now, again, because I've only hot glued it in, it's not going to damage the plastic. And the glue, once it's dried and hardened, will hold the motor still, so I don't have to worry about torque. And this is a low torque motor. High speed, low torque. So again, I'm going to have to be careful with my voltage, because I don't want the actual propeller to go flying off. And there you go, guys. We have the motor inside the engine compartment. And yeah, that's where I'm going to end this video. And I'll see you in the next part, guys. Mostly the wings will be sanded and rescribed. Again, I have tools for rescribing. So you'll see this all smoothed out and buffed and whatnot. And the engine will be installed and the wires will be ran. The fuselage will be finally put together, and I'll be working on the mold lines. So I'll see you in the next part, guys.